Tonight, we are going to talk about practical money making in this generation. I'm going to be telling you or showing you 15 ways to make $500 a month, very specific, using AI. Even if you are over 50 and you are tech clueless, and even if you are afraid of technology, it doesn't matter. This work. And in our sessions, this is a coaching session, it's not theory. So we are talking about things that I am doing, I am using, and a lot of people that I coach are using it to make money. There's absolutely no reason why you should not be making money using AI. Do you know why? Because we are now in the AI gold rush. Type AI gold rush in the comment section. We are in the AI gold rush. So AI isn't taking jobs. A lot of people are scared about AI taking their job, but it's creating new income streams for ordinary people. And it is amazing. I would say that, it's amazing as I think about it. I would say that 80% of my income currently has a lot to do with AI. So enough of the fears and conspiracy theories about AI. Enough of complaining that you do not have money to start your business. Enough of complaining about that. AI is the equalizer. Type that in the comment section. AI is the equalizer. Okay? AI is the equalizer. It equalizes wealth across the globe. It's amazing. In those days, in my lifetime, I realized how difficult it was to make $1 million in any country in Africa. Very, very difficult. And each time I travel to the United States, I will see young people in their 20s, in their 30s, talking about how they did $1.5 million in their business, how they did $4 million, and they're expecting to do $7 million, this year. So you hear those numbers, and then if we must be real, for us who come from certain parts of the world, it used to be extremely difficult to make $1 million in the business. I can say authoritatively that only 3 to 4% of businesses ever make $1 million in their lifetime. Worldwide, only 3 to 4% of businesses ever do that. But guess what? AI is churning out millionaires. The financial markets and technology have democratized money making. So the only thing right now is either fear is stopping you or ignorance is stopping you. But we are definitely in AI gold rush. And then there are a lot of people who are out there feeding conspiracy theories about AI, but it's here to stay. And I'm not saying that your conspiracy theories about AI, the beast, and all those things, I'm not saying it might not be right. But right now, they are tools making people, helping people to do their work. So AI is the equalizer across different countries. So it's no more just in the United States that people find it easy to make $1 million in their business. We all can do it right now. Okay, so AI isn't taking jobs, it's creating new income streams for ordinary people. The key word is ordinary people. And I'm speaking particularly to the demographic over 40 and over 60, which is my demographic. And I keep telling you all in my demographic, that is your 40s to 60s, that if I, a 59-year-old, could do these things, you can. So I'm going to be showing you 15 ways. Today we might take 7 or 8, and then the next day, our next coaching day, which is tomorrow, we'll complete. But it's going to blow your mind how accessible, how you can actually start in the next 24 hours to earn money using AI. Look, if a 59-year-old is telling you this, please pay attention. I'm not just a 59-year-old, I'm a business coach. I work with entrepreneurs across different countries and different economies. And I travel some bit. So I see a lot. I see a lot. Pay attention to this. Pay attention to AI. Pay attention to AI. Let's just take a simple poll just to give me an idea about the audience so that I know how I can tailor that. Now, I need you to, so I have level 1, level 2, level 3. With level 3 being very, very advanced, level 2 being intermediate, level 1 means you've not started at all. Okay, we can call it level 0 actually. Let's start with level 0, level 1, level 2. So level 0, you are not using AI at all. You've not started with AI. You've never made money with AI. You're not using any AI tool. That's level 0. So if that is you, type 0 in the comment section. So I want to understand the room. Level 1 is you have started using it. You know some bit of it, but you've not actually started using it to make money. That's level 1. Level 2 is advanced. You understand AI and you're already using it to make money. Type your level, let me see. So I'm seeing a lot of level 0. This is why this is urgent. I'm seeing a lot of level 0 in the audience. Yep. You don't even know much about, you've not even started using AI. You're not using it in your day-to-day work. Rich David TV is level 2. Amazing. Amazing. And then Rich David TV, I would like you to tell us, please type in the comment section how you are using AI to make money. And then for all the level 1, please, let's take some time. Let's do that. Because I'm going to share 15 ways that all of us, even those of us who are level 0, can start making money in the next 30 days using AI. And I'm talking about earning money in dollars, not just in your local currency. And ladies and gentlemen, it's very practical. You know, I'm not a hype man. You know, I don't hype. I just tell you authentically how it is. I am doing it. I am doing it. I said $500 because it is extremely doable. I'm doing that very, very passively. Very, very passively. All right, so for all of you who have 1 and 2, tell me how you are currently using AI. Tell me the tool that you're using. Tell me how you're making money with it so that everyone else can learn. Okay, everyone, type. Okay, Anne says, I use only ChatGPT. Okay. There are so many zeros here. And don't worry, I'm going to, by the time we finish tonight, I'm going to move you from 0 to 1. And by the time we are finished, those of you in 1, I'm going to move you from 1 to 2. That's a promise. Because you must be part of this AI gold rush. You know, because I teach you that there are only 3 money-making skills, 3 wealth creation skills that you need to learn. You don't need to go to school. You do not need to go to school to learn these 3 things. The first skill is the skill to make money. So I've called them 3 M's. The second skill is a skill to manage money. And then the third skill is a skill to multiply money. That's why we speak a lot about investing, especially in the financial fitness group. If you're not a member already, you need to join tonight. Now, you cannot begin to manage money that you haven't made. So for a lot of us, our journey to financial independence is facing what I call capital barrier. You don't have enough capital to move your life forward, to even start managing or to talk about investing. You don't earn money. There are 3 root causes of financial problems. The number 1 is that you don't earn enough money, because if you don't earn enough, how are you going to have something left over to be able to manage and to invest, to pay yourself in the future? The second one is lack of financial literacy, which is why I hold this free of charge to you every single weekday. What you're getting in this channel is free of charge. and it is financial literacy. Because if you put your money, for instance, in something you don't understand, you are going to lose that money. Many of you have been scammed. If I ask in this session for a show of hand for people who have been scammed, literally everybody here will. And then if you check, all those times you were scammed was because you didn't know what you were doing. And you didn't know what you were doing because you don't have financial literacy. So you see, every day during these coaching sessions and then in my previous videos, I'm introducing you to finance, which is the language of business, which is the language of wealth. You have to, to become wealthy, you've got to speak the language of wealth. So you start hearing things and becoming comfortable with things like investment, like stock market, like forex, like cryptocurrency, like real estate. You have to start getting used to those things. Many of us, those terms are very, very strange, foreign to us. Hearing about real estate, we just switch off. It's so foreign to us. Or you hear about bonds, mutual funds, you hear about stocks, you hear about ETFs, and you get lost. That's the language of money. That's the language of wealth. So you've got to get comfortable with the language of wealth. So the reason I seem to have spun off the tangent is that I am creating ways, bringing into your awareness the many ways you can actually start making money. Because if you don't make money, then I can't help you further. So I find that many of you are not taking advantage of the things I'm teaching you because you don't have money. That's why we're talking about 15 ways that you can make money, even if you're over 50, using AI. And they're so accessible. And then for these 15 ways, I'm going to mention each of. There's a table which I'm going to upload as soon as I'm done tonight. I will upload it in the Financial Fitness Challenge. That is my mentorship group. And that mentorship runs every month. And you can become part of it so that you can take advantage of the resources to implement, to execute. It's not enough to just hear these things. You need to act on them. When I made penny stock recommendations last week or 2 weeks ago, some people acted on it. And then during our meeting last weekend, somebody was talking about having made millions from one of the stocks. So it is taking action. It is not just accumulating information. That doesn't help you. You must go out there and take action if you want to build wealth. So this is why we're talking about 15 ways to make money using AI, using tools, AI tools, okay? And then before I start talking about those 15 ways, I want to make some observations and things I would like you to take note of. Okay, but before I go there, I have asked people to tell me how they are making money using AI. So let me read a few of those things that I see here, how people are making money using AI, people who are already in the group or people who are in this audience, so that you know that we are talking about something very, very practical. If you are not making money using AI, you are leaving money on the table. So Rich David TV says he makes money through content writing. Fantastic. That is actually one of the 15. Chime says, I teach people how to use AI and have made up to 1.5 million naira in teaching that. Fantastic. There you go. This is practical. So I am not just talking motivation. We don't talk motivation here. Because motivation is it's important to be motivated. But if you are not acting, taking action, then motivation is useless. So you see, right in the chat, people are making money already. Can you imagine? 1.5 million naira. That's $1,000 teaching using AI. Okay, Superb Fashion says, I use ChatGPT, I use Meta AI and Snapchat. Okay, I want to know how you're making money. Mwasa says, I only use autopilot for meetings in my work. Okay, good. Henry says, I use it to create posts, videos, scripts, animations. Fantastic, and that's how. Okay, Anne says, lots of YouTubers use AI, even voice. We're going to talk about that. Okay, Isaac says, I use Claude, Gemini, that's Google, Copilot, and ChatGPT. Fantastic. All right, Augustine says, I trade Forex using AI. Wow, incredible. Business IQ says, I use it to create small cartoon videos, but I don't do it much. I'm still learning. Great. Warren says, watching from Zambia, thanks for your valuable education. You are welcome, Warren. Sekinat says, I use Meta AI and ChatGPT for content writing. Fantastic. To write DM and for research primarily. If you are not using AI to make money, you are leaving money on the table. Ayo says, not making money yet, but I use ChatGPT and Microsoft Copilot to write business proposals and brainstorm. Now you're going to find out how you're going to make money with it. Okay. Amazing, amazing. Victor says, I make money using AI through FX automation. All right. Jane says, I've been thinking of using AI to help me create digital product. You're going to learn about that. Very, very good. Zoleb, I like that quote. To take action, you have to understand it. Absolutely. That's why financial literacy is important. And that's why these coaching sessions that we have daily for the next, I want to do it for 1,000 days. And I started August last year, every day. So every work day, we are here Monday to Friday doing this, learning. And I've learned a lot. And I've made many friends. I've met amazing people like yourselves. And is always showing up every single day. And I can't wait to connect with many of you during my next visit to the United States. I'm going to tell you, it's just coming up in a couple of months. Now, so let me clear the road with 5 truths, 5 things I need you to know. And then we start talking about them. So number 1, AI won't replace you, but someone using AI will. Don't get left behind. I was listening to a mini documentary on TikTok just yesterday or day before, and they were complaining. Some students graduated in IT, in computer science in the United States. I don't know which particular university. So they went around and found that, before, if you were graduating from computer science, before you've finished writing your exams and all that, you already have different job offers. But then the computer science graduates are discovering that there are no jobs, no job offers. And then if you look at what is going on, you might not look too far than AI. So AI won't replace you, but someone using AI will. Okay. Number 2, you can write it down if you remember. Number 2, you don't need to understand AI to profit from it. Because for a lot of us, I don't understand it. Is like the mental block that keeps us. Okay? You don't need to understand AI to profit from it. Just like you don't need to build a microwave to heat your food. You don't. Number 3, the best time to start was yesterday. It's like that old Chinese proverb. The best time to plant a tree, if I get it correctly, was 20 years ago. The next best time to plant it is today. Same thing with AI. So the best time to start was yesterday. Second best time, right now. AI won't wait. It's not waiting. Many of you in that space see the incredible things coming out every single time. And then ChatGPT is always rolling out more additions and incredible things. These things are generating images, doing incredible things. You can put your picture right now, upload it, and then it will generate an image of you that you can use for your social media engagements. AI won't wait, so why should you wait? Number 4, your experience plus AI make you on. Is it make you or makes you? Unstoppable. English is not my first language. So your experience plus AI equals unstoppable. It makes you unstoppable. The world needs your wisdom. So look at AI like an amplification tool, like leverage. So AI can scale your wisdom. If you give it nonsense, it will scale your nonsense. But if you give it wisdom and give it something that's valuable to people, it will scale it. So it's a leverage. But AI cannot replace your personal development, your experience, your personality. It is supposed to assist you, all right, not to replace you. So you can monetize faster than ever because it's scaling. It can help you scale your wisdom. And then number 5, finally, fear costs you $1,000 a month. This is actually worth tweeting. It's tweetable. fear costs you $1,000 a month, action pays you $500 per month. Which will you choose? Think about that for a moment. Think about what I just said. Fear costs you $1,000 per month because fear keeps you from, an ancient spiritual writer says that fear has torment. It keeps you from doing anything. So you don't even know how much your fear is costing you. And many people also don't know how much their ignorance is costing them. So you tell people to pay to learn, to belong to a group where people are learning from each other. They say, oh, $105 is too much and all that. Yeah, it's too much. But your ignorance is costing you $105,000. Okay? So fear costs $1,000 per month. Action pays you $500 per month. Which one will you choose? You decide which one you choose. Okay. So now I've organized this in a table, which I'm going to publish in the group tonight. It's in the rough, but I'm going to publish it all the same. So I've organized it in a table, and so I have these 15 paychecks. I call them AI paychecks. Please type AI paycheck so that you understand that I'm talking about another type of paycheck than the one you've always known. And then the AI paycheck can actually replace the standard check you get every month. So AI paycheck. So there are 15 of them. So what I've grouped them into: AI paycheck, the market opportunity, how it works, the tools you need to start, the earning potential, how much you could earn, who this is best for, and then I will also suggest step by step. So I'm going to be very fast with each of them, but if you're in the group, you can take it. And then, of course, during our plenary in the Financial Fitness Challenge, I'm going to require you to develop a 90-day income acceleration plan. You're not just learning all these tools, but I want to see a clear path. From these tools, out of these 15, you will find at least one. In fact, you'll find 3 that you can do, but you'll find one that you can start with. Okay, so let's start. Exactly, AI paycheck, fantastic. Okay, let's start with the first one, which some of you have already mentioned in the chat session. The first one is AI freelancing. Please type it as I'm talking about it so that those coming in later can see that. AI freelancing. Now, the market opportunity for freelancing, according to Upwork, is $100 billion industry. So one day, I'm going to talk about opportunity, because opportunity is critical to your building wealth. And so it's an important skill to know how to identify opportunity. Not just how to identify it, but to be able to select an opportunity that is big enough to accommodate your vision. You can never make $10 million from a $1 million opportunity. It's not possible. It's like they say in my village, you cannot force a hen to urinate. Have you ever seen a hen urinate? No. Why? Because hens don't urinate. They can't. So you can't force a hen to urinate. In the same way, if the opportunity is not massive, it's not big, because many of us are in certain countries doing business and struggling. I have worked with business owners in certain countries within the continent who have beautiful business models, excellent business ideas, but they miss one important thing that holds everything together. They are working hard in a limited opportunity market. So one of the things I help business owners to do is market sizing. There are ways, you do top down, bottom up, and all those techniques to size your market, to get an idea. This market you are into, is it really that large? And so many of us are struggling to make $1 million in a market that hardly $100,000. That's your village. I attended, and I won't mention the country, I attended an expo in one country in West Africa. I attended that expo, I think twice now. What I saw there was shocking. It was national. But the total of everything I saw in that place, if you're putting it in dollars, total, because it just had people came to show cloth. This local clothing. Then the other thing you had, I saw there, soap that you used to wash hands, and then bathing soap, so poorly packaged. Then you see bracelets and things like that. In fact, the whole of that place, I was telling somebody when I came back, the whole of that thing is not up to the whole of that country. If my hometown is doing expo for people to bring their products to show what they have, my village, the total of what you see in my village was bigger, 10 times bigger than what I saw for the whole country. And I said, no wonder the country is poor. So there's something about opportunity. So you might go to that country. I said the total of everything I saw there in the whole of that expo, people bringing in their products to show, the total could not have been anything more than $30,000 to $40,000. So it's a very small market. So now when you go there, you wonder, oh, I'm getting everything right, but why am I not making money? Is opportunity. So that's why in this AI Paychecks, I talk about the opportunity for each of them. So AI freelancing is a $100 billion opportunity. So it can accommodate you and myself. How does it work? You basically use AI to draft content and to sell edits, like some of you have said. And then you need tools like ChatGPT. ChatGPT is really powerful. And then the Chinese DeepSeek is also very good. Sometimes the DeepSeek actually returns better output for some reason. Sometimes better output than ChatGPT. But ChatGPT seems to have robust memory. It can remember all the things you've been, asking. And it's really brilliant. DeepSeek doesn't have that yet. And then your earning potential is about $15 to $50 per hour. And then who is this best for? It's best for teachers, retired teachers. It's best for admin people. It's best for beginners. It's best for those who can write but don't want to spend hours doing so. So that is AI freelance writing. Number 2, AI art series. AI art sales. Selling AI art. Now, it's a $6.5 billion print on demand market. $6.5 billion print on demand. How it works, you generate art and then you sell it on platforms like Etsy or like Redbubble. And then you will use tools like Midjourney and Canva. Your earning potential is anywhere between $200 to $5,000 a month in passive income. Because once you put your art there and it's really, really good, and then people are buying it, $5, $10, $50, depending on how good it really is, the income comes passively. You post it once and then people continue to buy. By the way, let me tell you step to step how to start. Let me tell you how to start the freelancing before I go to the AI art sales. Is that going to be valuable? All right. So if you're starting today in AI freelance writing, because some of you are 0, I want to move you from 0 to 1. You can sign up on Fiverr. And then why I encourage you to sign up on Fiverr? It's not necessarily that you will make a lot of money, but as a believer, so as a beginner, Fiverr is a very good place to get into the gig economy. Fiverr can help you to clarify your the description of your gig. It can help you to become more confident in selling, your work. So sign up on Fiverr. Is free. Fiverr is Fiverr, Fiverr.com. I have an account there. So And then you can offer as your gig, offer AI resume writing, and then deliver in 24 hours. So that's how you can start. Just go to fiverr.com and then sign up and then offer resume writing, and then you're good to go. For AI art sales, it's best for crafters, hobby artists, it's best for creative individuals or people who are beginning in digital art. Digital art is a very, very, it's a creative industry, and it's growing. It's growing, phenomenally. So it can be good for you. So create 5 designs, open Etsy shop, and price it at between $5 to $20 to get started. The third one is AI voiceovers. Literally 80% of videos, according to Google, YouTube, require voiceovers. So how it works, you can record ads for your local businesses. You can record ads for your local businesses. I remember how we used to pay through our noses just 10 years ago. Just 10 years ago, even 5 to 7 years ago, to get a voiceover artist to work for you and to create ad. I did a couple of those. It used to be quite expensive. And then to even find a good person. So that service exists. And then you can use the tools you need for this. You can use 11 Labs. 11 Labs is very good and very popular. Or you can use Murf.ai, MURF.ai. Your earning potential is anywhere between $20 to $100 per project. So if you're a radio host or you're a voiceover artist, you speak very well, you have some really good radio voice, this is good for you. You can make money even if you're 50 or 60 or 64. The voice is such a powerful instrument. You can always make money with your voice, even at 70. There are people in their 80s, who are still making money, creating wealth using their voice. Les Brown is in his 80s right now. He's still making money using his voice. The voice is a money-making machine. So you might as well use AI to do that. Okay, so what can you do to start today? Demo your voice and then pitch to 5 local businesses. Go out, show people that they can use it. There are supermarkets that want to advertise. There are block making industries who don't know how to, there are many businesses, local businesses, who don't even know how to put themselves out there. So go to them. Number 4, which is a popular one, is AI virtual assistant. AI virtual assistant. 60% of small business outsource their customer service. So you can use AI for a virtual assistant positions. So many small businesses need remote assistance, for that. I remember in those days, many businesses in the US had call centers in India and in different places, because sometimes I'm calling a US business for support and I'm hearing an Indian voice. Okay, Indian voice, really doing it very well. So now, so that opportunity is still there. And then you can use ChatGPT, you can use WhatsApp, and then you can integrate it with Zapier. And then the earning potential is $15 to $30 per hour. That's the earning potential. And this is good for people with organizational skills and then multitasker. Now, how do you begin if you want to start today? Number 1, choose a niche. It could be, for instance, customer support. Choose a niche that you're going to do your virtual assistant work for. Set up WhatsApp with automated messages using Zapier. There are also some other tools that you can integrate with WhatsApp to send automated messages. So start offering your services on freelancing platforms like Fiverr, Upwork, and similar, and then manage your clients' interaction with AI assistants. So people make money using AI as virtual assistants. In fact, in the previous or the financial fitness challenge before I think financial fitness challenge class 3, I invited Joy. Joy works remotely. I invited Joy, and Joy is from Uganda, and she has really mastered being a virtual assistant and then providing or getting remote jobs. So she's there in Uganda. I don't even know if Joy is in Kampala. She's there in Uganda making lots of money, serving clients as virtual assistant in the United States, being paid in dollars. She even talked about how much she was earning. That's good money. And Joy does not need anyone to employ her. And then if you're retired, you do not need anyone to employ you again. This can be, imagine making $1,000 passively every month as a retiree. So even the fun of it, is just so much it opens for you. Okay, so then you manage your client interactions. So that's number 4, virtual assistant. Number 5, AI blogging. The market opportunity for AI blogging is $20 billion a year, according to the research. How does it work? AI writes posts and then earn commissions. So you have different platforms. Like people write for Medium. So I get these Medium articles. They are fantastic, but you could tell that they use AI to write some of these amazing articles. But there's a way to write, to use AI to assist you, and then to humanize. That's really the skill, because you don't want what you're writing sounding like AI. It gets boring to read. And then once people read it, people who are familiar with AI, they know that this is AI. So now the tools you can use for AI blogging include Jasper and then Surface SEO. And then people make a lot of money, up to $300 to $10,000 per month. And this is best for niche experts. You're probably an expert in fitness, physical fitness, or you're an expert in gynecology, whatever it is. You're an expert in tooth problems. There are all kinds of things, very specific things that people like. Do you know how many people, even people listening to me or listening to this video, who have tooth problems? So imagine that you start blogging on just tooth problems, that niche. And then you on TikTok, you on Medium, you on LinkedIn, and you're blogging on tooth problems, just tooth problems, not everything. It will amaze you how within just a short time of doing that, people will be reaching out to you from all over the world. So it's best for you if you're a niche expert, and then if you're an avid reader. How do you start today? Pick a niche. Like I talked about tooth problems, or even things like coffee makers. You pick a product on Amazon, coffee makers, or what you use for podcasting, the microphones or whatever. Just pick whatever. Then write 5 posts with AI on that podcast microphone that you're using, on that product on Amazon that you're using. AI will help you write and even generate realistic images of the product. And then you add Amazon links to it. This is how to set up money. Free money, free flowing money. You pick a product, you use AI to write about it, and then you put your link. You put a link to that product, your affiliate link, to that product on Amazon. So that's money on steroids. Number 6, AI YouTube channels. The market opportunity is huge. 500 million plus people watch YouTube shorts every day. YouTube is crazy. And then somebody says that YouTube has the most profitable audience and the most serious audience in all of social media. And I tend to agree. Somebody said that today. Because when you are going to YouTube, you're actually going there to solve problems. And the sort of things I experience, I'm on most of the platforms. The sort of things I experience on Facebook, I don't see. There are trolls on YouTube, all right, but go to Facebook, and then you see just crazy. People just come from nowhere, and then just say whatever. Just toxic comments for no reason. But YouTube, not like that. People come there for education. People come there because they want to learn to grow their skills in solving a particular problem. So that presents you with an incredible opportunity to start a YouTube channel. Okay. If you have a YouTube channel, all of you, if you have a YouTube channel, type 1. If you don't have a YouTube channel, type 0 in the comment section. So let's take 30 seconds and do that. If you have a YouTube channel, type 1. If you don't, type 0. Okay, very good. All right, so I can see 1 and zeros, but more zeros. Oh man, more zeros than 1. No, I'm just talking about YouTube channel. I'm not talking about AI YouTube. I'm just talking about if you have a YouTube channel. So the zeros are many. Please, all of you, nearly 200 of you here, you need to start a YouTube channel. And then you can actually make it a faceless YouTube channel. You don't have to show your face. AI would help you to generate amazing stories. AI will help you to narrate it. I'm sure you've been watching faceless videos. AI will help you to narrate it. AI will package the video for you, and you don't show your face. And you put it up there. People are doing 20 million views on faceless YouTube channel. Do you know what 1 million views a month translates to for you? Depending on your audience, where they are, if you have mostly US audience, you can be getting anywhere to US, UK, maybe Australia. You can be getting anywhere near 7 to 10 RPMs. I think it's revenue per meal. Meaning, if you have 1 million views, so that is 1,000 meals. That's 1,000,000. And if you're earning $8 per meal, that is 8 times 1,000 in 1 month. And there are people doing 20,000 of those every month on faceless channel. I know one person who is doing over $30,000 every month. I know him on faceless YouTube channel. And you can do it. You can do it at 40. Do you know that just one of these ideas I'm showing you, if you're in your 40s and 50s, do you know that just this one idea you execute can retire you faster? Some of you want to retire in 10 years' time, in 50. Why are you waiting for 15 years to retire? If you actually do this, people have started this and you retired them in a couple of months. And you see, the system I teach, when you are making this $20,000, $30,000 every month, you are not just spending it. You are using it to buy your future. Can you imagine if you make $20,000 every month and then you are investing 15,000 of it every single month for 5 years? You and the next 7 generations will never lack money. It's a bet. You will never lack money. If you start a channel, because you've got to see a path. That's what we're going to do in the financial. You've got to create something. You've got to create a path from here to where you want to be. And then your path can be as simple as start a faceless YouTube channel, grow it to $20,000 a month, invest $15,000 every month, non-stop for the next 5 years. You can go to sleep. And then if you make the mistake of investing those in dividend-paying stocks, like stocks that would always be there, my goodness, it's not just going to be you, it's also going to be 7-10 generations after you, because why should you be thinking just about you? And I just told you one of my plans. Okay, so that's how that works. YouTube faceless channel. This is best for people, storytellers, hobby historians. In fact, if you look at many of the faceless YouTube channels are into crime, true crime, because for some reason the human psyche loves stories of crime. Some do true crime, some do fiction. Has any of you seen those true crime faceless video channel? Just say yes if you've seen them. If you've seen them, those faceless YouTube true crime videos, those ones make a lot of money. Yes, in the comment section. Yes, they make a lot of money. Do you know that they package it with AI, A to Z AI, and the guy doing it might just be a little 21-year-old living next door to you and you have no idea. And the guy is gaining views from all over the world talking about true crime. Okay, so what number is that? That's number 6. Okay, so number 7, let's talk about AI lead generation. AI lead generation. Local businesses always need leads, but they don't have time to find them. It's an eternal problem of local businesses. They always need leads, but don't have time to find them. So you have all these clothing businesses. You have all these. What are these businesses? I've even seen some pottery. People are still doing those traditional pottery, really beautiful, but nobody knows them. This is something they could actually export to different parts of the world. And they just have this thing in the local village. I saw them. They still do it the way it was done 500 years ago. So businesses need leads and they can't find them. So you can use AI scraping tools, that's what it's called, to find business leads for local companies. And so you can use an AI like Scraping Bee or Hunter.io. So this is very good for entrepreneurs and freelancers. And then you can make anywhere between $50 to $500 per month, depending on the volume that you do. So how do you get started? Choose a target industry, use scraping tools to collect lead information, and then sell these leads to businesses. Easy money. Okay, you can also use Bardeen.ai, and then it's also possible to use ChatGPT for scraping. So find local businesses, make a list of them. You can make a list of 100, list of 50 or 20 of them, and then just pitch them and say, I found leads for you. And especially if they're very good leads. Businesses are very, they won't say no to leads. They won't say no to leads, high quality leads. Okay, so let's do one more for today, and then tomorrow we do the remaining 8. So number 8 is AI translation. AI translation. And AI translation is a $50 billion services industry. $50 billion and growing. So you can see that the opportunities are in AI. It's not replacing jobs. The jobs are still there. People still need translation. They still need translation. Now, AI will not replace your job, but somebody who knows how to use AI to do translation. Because while you are doing translation, and maybe you're doing one translation per day, and someone is using AI and running 50 translations per day, you can't beat that person. All right, so you can use tools like Google Translate or DeepL. So you use AI tools quickly to translate documents or text and then send, proofread them for accuracy, and then send them. So this is very helpful for bilingual individuals. Somebody at the beginning of this chat actually said that you speak French. So there are people who speak 3, 4 different languages. You're actually a huge asset. Use that. Use AI to leverage that opportunity. So again, you will register in a freelance platform like Fiverr. Fiverr is a very good place for you to start earning money. There's all kinds of things. I would encourage you, if you're not familiar with Fiverr, just go to fiverr.com and then look at a list of all the kinds of services that people are offering there. Literally any kind of thing. You see translation there, you see all kinds of things. And then take a cue from them and model that. Then use DeepL to translate documents and then offer additional proofreading services. So we'll take 8 tonight so that I don't overwhelm you with so many. Let me go over them again. And then you take a note, because what I want you to do is to pick one. In fact, to tell me the one, I'm going to mention the 8 of them that we've done today. And I would like you to type in the comment section the one that you picked interest in, the one that you're going to explore. I need everyone to tell me which one of these 8 that resonates with you, with your personality, just resonates with you, that you want to practice. I need you to practice. I need you to make money. Because the more you make money, the better for us, for the world. Okay? So the first one, again, just recapping, is free AI freelance writing. Number 2 is AI art and printables. Number 3 is AI voiceovers. You can make a lot of money, voiceovers. Number 4, AI virtual assistant. Number 5, we talked about AI blogging. Number 6, we talked about AI YouTube channel. There's billions of dollars waiting to be made in YouTube channels. And then before tomorrow, I need all of you to start a YouTube channel. When you come in tomorrow, tell me first thing, as soon as you come into the session, that you have started your YouTube channel. Okay? And then the 7th one is AI lead generation. And then number 8, AI translation services. So pick yours and then let me see what you have. All right. Yes, Promise says that Fiverr is saturated. It may not necessarily be. It may not necessarily be. It just gives you an opportunity to, like I said, you may not necessarily join Fiverr to make money, but it helps you to feel comfortable about how money is made. And then it also helps you to sharpen your competitive skills. So you might say that it's a red ocean, that it is saturated. It might appear so, but it might not be. There was a title of a book, someone wrote a couple of years ago. He said that a customer is born every minute. As more people are getting into Fiverr, as creators or as, what do you call them, as people who sell, as sellers, that's also how more people are discovering every day. People are being born and people are dying every single day. So I just want to make sure that even if it's a fact, that it is not a mental barrier. Okay, so but feel comfortable to get into Fiverr to see what other people are selling, how they are selling it, and to see how you can sell yours. How you can sell yours differently. Okay, so I can see faceless YouTube videos. I'll be extremely grateful if you handhold you. Okay, cheesy, that's what we're going to be doing in Financial Fitness Challenge. Actually, I would like all of you to talk about your your aha moment. What was aha moment today? And then what would you like me to follow up? Suggest things you want me to do, for you to follow up to help. Like Chizzy has said that. While you tap your aha moments, and then while you suggest some practical things you would like me to help you with, I want to tell you about the Financial Fitness Challenge. Some of you have heard about it, some of you haven't. The Financial Fitness Challenge is actually my mentorship, my paid mentorship program. It goes for $125,000, the standard fee, but there is an early bird, especially if you request to join after this. Now, the early bird is $105. In the Nigerian naira, it is 125,000 naira. The early bird is 105,000 naira. All you need to do to join is text "send me early bird payment detail" to WhatsApp number +234 8088 000 and you can get started. Good news is, whenever you join from this cohort 5, you will continue into the next cohort. So you just pay once and then you belong, you continue getting the benefit. So one of the things we're already arranging in the group is to talk about building a faceless YouTube channel. I don't have a faceless YouTube channel, but I'm making money. So on YouTube, so I will also show you what changed. How for, I don't remember how long, maybe over 14 years or 15 years or something. I have to check again since I joined YouTube. I never made money until I did 3 very, very simple things. First month, $95. Second month, $800 and something. Third month, 3,000 and something. Just doing the same thing I have been doing. I'm being paid to do that. I will share that in the Financial Fitness Challenge because it's no holds barred, hand holding and guiding you to actually make money and to invest it. People already there have me talk about stock recommendations, at least in the Nigerian stock market, and they're making money. No holds barred. So if you want to join, send me early bird payment details to +234 8088 000 111, and you can get started tonight. Once we end this, I'll be available to answer and to respond to you for 30 minutes. After that, I'm going to respond to you in the morning. Okay, fantastic. All right. Timothy says, I didn't get the account details. No, it's not the account details. Send to WhatsApp number +234 8088 000 111. Is a WhatsApp number. It doesn't take a call. It's on the web, so it's only text. It's only message. You can process. Just say send me payment details, early bird payment details, and then that's all. You'll receive the information, the account number, and then the different ways to pay from your different countries, different places in the world will be there, for you. Okay, what was your aha moment? All right, okay, Sync department said I should talk about the AI trading lead. Trading lead. Are you talking about AI trading lead? Was that something that we talked about today, or a new thing? All right, trading the market or something? Or you're talking about generating leads? So make it very clear. Okay, Carol, MCC talked about freelance writing. Okay, very good. Okay, Machiavelli says AI lead generation. Fantastic. So those are the ones that you want to do. Fantastic. Okay, Promise also wants to do lead generation. Superstar TV says, well done. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this looks to me like a perfect place to draw the curtain. I love you. I sincerely do. And I hope to be connecting with you one-on-one in different parts of the world, where you join this, as I travel around, for my engagements. And whatever happens, please do not be discouraged. It doesn't matter what your past has been. I'm telling you sincerely. What you need to make money is not number of years. What you need to make money is a change in consciousness of something that you already have. What you need to make money is not regret of the mistakes you made in the past. Don't worry about the past. You cannot compound the past, but you can compound the future. So focus on learning these things and then asking yourself, what is the most important action? Like after today, what's the most important action I can take in the next 24 hours? Take that, and then one action leads to another, Before you know it, your finances will look very, very good. And when your finances look very good, you can now focus on fulfilling purpose instead of survival, instead of being on survival every single month. I am so thankful to God that I've left survival, and it feels different when you no longer struggle to, paycheck to paycheck, and when you no longer have to struggle to feed yourself and feed your family and pay fees and things like that. It's just amazing. That's my desire for you. That's the outcome I want for you. And that's why I will keep sharing the way I do every day. So whatever happens, keep showing up, because you never know what's coming your way next. And I'll see you same time tomorrow. Actually, maybe not. I will explain in the post, but because the Financial Fitness Challenge class is starting tomorrow, and it's exactly the same time. So what might happen, we may have it a little bit earlier, but if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Hit the notification bell so that if I decide to come earlier, 4 p.m., 6 p.m., you'll get the notification, because by that 8 p.m., I will be with the Financial Fitness, my mentorship group. Okay? So keep showing up, and I'll see you when I see you next time. Good night.